Good afternoon, everyone. Aaron Nilsson, Danny Canada, coming to you live from Grants Pass High School. And yes, we're already underway. It is 2 down here, South Eugene at Grants Pass. 10-7 record for the Lady Cavers, 2-14 for the Axe. Looks to be a full count. Top of the first. Welcome all Lady Cavers and Axe fans supporting us here at Table Rock Sports. We appreciate all of our sponsors. You'll hear from them throughout the broadcast. That is going to be a walk. The Axe get their first base runner. And we got names. Let's get more into this. Just making sure we're all good and streaming for you. It's dropped a couple of times, so thank you for your patience. Not to bring up it's being Tuesday or second Monday again, Danny, but how are you?
Good. We just went and had some tacos. Feeling nice and full. Tacos on a Tuesday, pretty standard, but hey, we went for it. Tacos were delish, yeah? What'd you say?
Yeah,
I enjoyed them.
I'm not full, but yes, they were very good.
I'm full for now at the moment. I'm full. Comes and goes, right?
I would say satisfied for sure, but I could eat more.
Oh, I could eat some desserty stuff for sure. Feeling good for a Tuesday. Haven't done a Grants Pass game in a while, so this is kind of fun.
Second strikeout of the inning, and that does it for the top of the first. South Eugene Strands 1. We'll move to the bottom of the first. Grants Pass coming up. You're watching TableRockSports.net.
In the heart of the Rogue Valley, RVTD connects us all, not just through miles traveled, but also through time. With renewable technologies and more convenient ways to get around, RVTD's building a future that keeps our region connected. Public transportation isn't just about getting from here to there. It's about the journey, past, present, and future. Rogue Valley Transportation District, celebrating 50 years of moving our community forward.
Don't miss the President's Day sales event at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram Fiat of Medford. We're stocked up on a great selection of new vehicles from Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and of course, Ram trucks. Choose from our great inventory of new Jeep Gladiator and Grand Cherokee 4x4 models in stock now. Or test drive a new 25 Ram 1500 4x4. Jump online today with our online process to calculate your own payment, whether it's a lease, finance, or cash payment. Only at the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford Superstore.
Welcome back, Grants Pass High School. Looking up rosters and names for South Eugene, Grants Pass. There's the double check. We should be good on that. Make sure it did disappear. It did not. So Brooklyn Kuykendall. And that hooks that foul. We've had several Kuykendalls, I believe, come through the program here in Grants Pass. Hit hard right to first and tagged out number 1. McKinley Meekum, freshman. Last time these two teams played, it was a 15-2 win for Grants Pass back on April 5th. It'll be 3 balls, no strikes. And for strike 1. Hard to short, and it will not be in time. Infield single for Meekum, but she got tagged out because she made the turn, was off the base, and got tagged up. Hit hard to short as well. And must have just been right at that same time. It's high. It usually goes to the runner. But Madison Montejano's that one. Down the third base line. Montejano rounds third. And that's an RBI double for Taryn Mowry. Makes you wonder. There were 2 infield singles. I know Montejano with Meekum. If she were safe at first, she may have been thrown out of second, honestly, so I can't say there would have been 2 runs on that one. That one, laser, fouled.
You mean like shoulda, coulda, wouldas?
Because I'm looking at it going, it was hit to short. Montejano's ball was hit to short, and Meekum on her way to second. Maybe got her out. Should have been out no matter what. But, yeah, just makes you wonder.
Just gets an easy toss over there.
Yeah. The ball foul on that one. We got 2 strikes.
It went straight down in the box, I'm pretty sure.
Kalani Manuel up. Another foul. Hit well into center, and it drops. And Mowry comes home to score. Emmanuel with an RBI single. Another hit, another run.
Now batting for the Lady Capers, number 18.
The Hacks with 2 quick outs there. All of a sudden, Capers come right back with 2 quick runs. Bit of a stretch for that one there, but goes wild and easily take a base.
Emmanuel heads to second on that wild throw. So hit to third, oh, to short and bobbled. They're safe at the corners. Another infield single. And Mia Avalos Reyes, another freshman. Out in front of that one, but because it was dropped, McCall advances to second and third now. This one hit well right up the middle, and it will be a single. She's heading to second as that throw comes into home plate, but it will be 1 run to second and third. Single by Avalos Reyes, but advances to second and third, still 2 out, but now it's 3-0.
Now batting number 8.
Cadence Morales. turf and behind. And not on time there at home. He comes home to score. McCall makes it 4-0. A lot of command issues there from the pitcher. Pitcher struggling to keep a handle on all of those. Oof. Looked decent from here, but it was a ball. Morales walks.
That's the one thing from where we're sitting this angle. Sometimes it's hard to see how it is, left, right, over that plate. Got a runner coming in now for number 8. She's the catcher, so I get it. Got to get all the equipment on and stuff.
Yeah, with 2 outs. Haley Janser now up.
Anna Gordon is running on first.
Only 2 seniors on this Lady Keepers team. And Tony McCall, who came in to score already, and Isabel Pogue. Otherwise, several freshmen, sophomores, and a few juniors.
That's great having freshmen on the varsity team. They're building a strong program.
That bunt. She is safe, and then Avalos Reyes is able to sneak home after that ball is thrown over to first. We're back to the top of the order. Kuykendall, who grounded out her first at bat, and that one hit well into left, but caught. They do strand 2, but they get 5 runs.
Wow.
Move to the top of the second. You're watching TBrocksports.net.
At Rogue Credit Union, we don't answer to shareholders. Instead, we return earnings back to our members. We know that we're stronger when we work together, and that's why we're invested here, living, giving, and supporting local. We're your friends and your neighbors. We know the needs of our communities. Being a part of Rogue means that our focus is on our members, and when you prosper, we prosper. See the credit union difference and how being a part of something smaller can have a bigger impact.
Bill's Glass covers the full spectrum of your glass needs and dreams. Having new windows installed by Bill's Glass dramatically update and improves the look of your home and helps reduce energy bills year-round. Let Bill's Glass show you what you've been missing. Bill's Glass, the largest glass company in Southern Oregon for your home and auto, as well as the trusted industry leader for over 50 years. Locally owned, family run, Bill's Glass in Ashland, Medford, and Grants Pass.
Number 16, we heard the name, kind of. We heard the name said, but didn't catch what her name is.
I didn't get your last name. First name was Raven. I didn't hear the last name. Maybe Ava. I thought I said Raven. I'm trying to hear what they're saying over there at the dugout. It sounds like Ava. You got this, Ava?
Two and two.
Nice pitch.
And it is Kuykendall in the circle. She's got 3 strikeouts already. That was slice foul, strike 2. Tipped. Stays strike 2. Or no, so it was caught. So strike 3. Two down.
Okay, I heard the announcer say Woodward for number 4. Didn't catch her first name, though.
Woodard or Woodward?
Ooh, yeah, there we go. I don't know.
One and one. Foul, 2 and 2. Low ball 3. And a walk. We got Jocelyn Santiago Paloma, I believe you said. We're slowly getting some names here. Hopefully continues to announce them every time. How's that one back? Still 2 strikes. Got out in front of that one at the end of the bat, but Kuykendall cleans it up. And they strand one. We'll move to the bottom of the second. Still 5-0. You're watching TipRockSports.net.
Verse venues, we got them. Year-round sports access? You bet. Race cars, soccer, paragliding? Check, check, check. Medford has it covered as your sport ground, where the West Coast plays.
Okay, you know how people complain about how Dutch Bros workers are like too nice, too hyper, compliment you too much, whatever? Maybe you're not nice enough. Maybe you need to get a little Dutch Bro treatment.
Discover the West Coast destination for those seeking more. More sunny days, more athletic facilities, more outdoor adventures, more to do during downtime. Medford is your sport ground, where the West Coast plays.
Well, Mika, infield single, but then rounded the first base and got tagged out after that single in her first at bat. High for ball 2. Fouled off, 2-1. That one hit well right to short and missed. So she rounds first because the ball goes past, and she's safe at second. We'll call it another infield single, and she gets to second on the air. That one hit well into center and caught.
Nice catch.
Montejano lines out. Now Mowry. Nicely thrown out from third, 2 down. Now Manuel, RBI single, her first time up. This one's going to be an RBI single. She hit that into left. Another hit, another run. It's now 6-0 Cavers. The call. Out in front of that one. One and one. High for ball 2. Smacks that one to short and gets her tagged out. Force out at second. They do get 1 run. Top of the third, 6-0.
Choose a company that best represents you and our local community.
Choose a company that focuses on relationships rather than transactions.
Choose a company that empowers their employees and provides growth opportunities from within.
Choose a company that shows compassion and rises to the occasion in times of need.
Call a John L. Scott broker today.
Pick it up. Let's go. Come on. Defense. Defense. What am I teaching you at home? Has this kid played before? Shoot it. Oh. Ah. Come on, ref. Open your eyes. Can't you see out there? So, which one's your kid?
The referee. You can be a parent, athlete, coach, or an official, but you can only be one. Know your role.
The announcer said her name, and I didn't hear it. She's batting ninth for the Axe. Two strikes quickly. Hit to second. Out number one. Back to the top of the order for the Axe. Bryn Ziegler. There we go.
Heard that one, eh?
Yes. She got out in her first at bat, but she gets a double sliding into second on that one. The first hit for the Axe. All I got was Ripley. I don't know what the last name is. It's a different one. Almost takes out her coach there at first.
She was watching.
Two and one. That one's low. Two strikes with Ziegler, advances to third. 60 feet away from the Axe's first run. And called strike. It was Allie Ziegler who walked in her first at bat. Fouls that one off. Three and one. And we get Ziegler coming home from third. Get their first run. Hit to second. Out number three. It's now 6-1. Moves to the bottom of the third.
For over 50 years, each day has started with a smile, a helping hand, and a promise to be there when you need us most. Delivering on that promise are our hard-working, dedicated employees. At Sherm's, we're proud to be an essential part of our community and look forward to keeping our selection, quality, and value where our customers deserve for many years to come. Sherm's Food for Less and Thunderbird Market.
It takes meticulous planning, continuous monitoring, and forward thinking to deliver the perfect 3-egg omelet.
All right. 1, 2, 3. There we go.
There are hundreds of covers of this song.
And we are back. Bottom of the third. Carlos Reyes, RBI infield single. Her first at bat. Nothing happening on that one except for a strike. Strike 2. She fouls that one up. Hundreds of covers of Take On Me.
Yep.
I can think of 2 of them right now.
There are hundreds.
Ooh, right up the middle. It'll just be a single for Avalos Reyes. Morales up now.
What are the 2 you can think of?
So that one's foul. There's one. The band is called A1. They're a British boy band, essentially.
Are they twins with One Direction?
No, mid-2000s band. And I just blanked on the other one.
Weezer. Weezer does one, I think. I know they did Rains in Africa.
Africa, yeah. Like Toto.
Africa, yeah. They have a whole... I'm pretty sure they'd have a Aha. Yeah. They have a whole cover album, Weezer did.
Two and 1 to Morales. Two and 2. That one's fouled off. She's safely into second on this steal. It's a full count to Morales. Double play not happening on this. At least not traditional double play. High and out of play. Just a pop-up, and no one can get to it in time. So Morales will be safe at first. Wow. And Avalos Reyes. Excuse me. Safe at second. So first and second, nobody out. And Haley Yonser, RBI single in her first at bat.
Number 6, Anna Gordon.
ball one. That bunt. That's behind her at first. Avalos Reyes comes home to score. And then sending her home. Morales scores. And Janser is a third. Woo, a lot happening there. Hit another couple of runs. It's 8-1 now. Kuykendall back up. 2 groundouts. Hit that one well. And good catch out there in center. One down.
She's made a couple great catches out there.
That she has. Meekum, 2 infield singles. And that one's going to be another single for her. Another run for the Cavers. And Montejano. 1 for 2. We're far from that, but if Grants Pass can score 7 more runs in this inning, that will be the mercy rule after 3, a 15-run lead. First and second as Montejano grabs a hit. And Mowry, 1 for 2. And that one gets into the outfield, gets past short and third baseman. And we are bases loaded, 1 out. Manuel, 2 for 2, 2 RBI singles. And a chance for really to bust this thing open here. How's that back? They already got 15 hits. In the turf, ball 1. Bobbled there at short. Everybody's safe, and another run. And now McCall, 1 for 2 with an infield single and ground out. It's now 10-1. For strike 1. Fouled off, strike 2. high for ball one. That one. Oh, and she can't hang on to it. She's trying to catch it kind of with her glove and then with her hands and off her stomach and rolled off, and more runs. Oh, actually, just the one.
Yeah, just the one run.
Loaded. They kept her at third.
Well, because you couldn't really run, thought she was going to hold it, right? So you don't want to get thrown out, so you'd have to tag up if you were going to. Axe were just lucky there. Timeout called as the catcher was just getting out, getting her shin pads off.
Also want to make sure, she...
Did they call her out?
No, actually, I think she might be hurt out in right field. So she was the one trying to make the catch.
Oh, with the hand.
And it probably maybe jammed a finger. I'm not sure. But
yeah, okay.
Coach is in there to check on her, and we'll be back in a minute.
After I met her, I called and asked her to go on a date with me, and we came to Abby's Pizza for our first date.
Eating it across from each other, I'll never forget it. This place is special.
It's barbecue chicken pizza season at Abby's Legendary Pizza, baby. Featuring our flavorful pizza sauce and a 3-cheese blend, layered with BBQ sauce, chicken, and onions. Order your hot and fresh feast now at abbys.com. A legendary pizza tradition.
When you work with Hart Insurance Agency, you'll experience the quality service and attention to detail that you'll only find with an independent insurance agency. Hart Insurance Agency was founded in 1947 and is one of the largest independent, locally owned agencies in Southern Oregon, with offices in Grants Pass and Medford. Their experienced team of agents have the knowledge to design, place, and to manage your personal and business insurance plans. Find out more. Visit hartinsurance.com.
It is windy here at Grants Pass High School. It looks like, thankfully, right fielder is going. She's staying in the game. She looks to be okay. She got checked on. Okay, as in at least she's okay enough to continue playing. It looks like
They didn't take her out.
No, it looks like she might still be in a little bit of distress.
Jamming a thumb. That's like one of the most painful things, It hurts so bad for that. Whatever, few minutes where it hurt until you really loosen it back up again. But that initial, especially on a big hit like that, could feel broken. Whew.
Down hit to short. She bobbles it. Everybody's safe in another run. She's definitely had her struggles there at short. A lot of balls are hitting there really hard at her. But it's now 12-1. And yeah, it's been a long time since I've jammed a finger. What about you? How long has it been for you?
Yeah, I'm trying to think.
And caught. Out number 2.
I don't know. It's probably been a while. I can't think of a specific time, but I just know I've done it many, many times and always extremely painful and uncomfortable. Takes a little minute to work it out.
Colby Wakefield now batting 9th in place of Yonser. Bases loaded and 2 out. South Eugene trying to get out of this as quickly as possible. She's out in front of that one. 1-1. now back. Still 2-2. That one hit to short and not in time. Another run. It's 13-1. And Kuykendall back up. She's 2 ground outs and a line out. If she clears the bases here, she can end this one right now.
She hits them hard too, so watch out for another reach for the fence.
Yeah, if she gets something that just bounces into the corner against the wall, the fence, it could be done. They only need 3 more. The winning run, Wakefield at first. 2 balls, no strikes. Three balls, no strikes. In danger of walking one in. That one's in, 3-1.
It's a good looking pitch. Probably one she wished she swung on.
And a walk running in. No, a walk doesn't run in. No, they did, though. So
jog.
It's interesting. Yeah, 14-1. And Meekum was 3 for 3.
It's got a little meeting at the mound here.
I mean, now it's a hit, which mostly, if it's not infield, it would score you the runner from second, and which is Wakefield. That ends the game. 14-1.
It's been a while since we've had one end in 3, huh?
It has been. It is not a normal thing. Because 15-run lead after 3 innings is a lot. It really doesn't happen very often. Spring Sports Action is brought to you by our title sponsor, Lithia Jeep Dodge Chrysler, where you can find great deals on the lot, or at lithiasuperstore.com, and by Road Credit Union with locations throughout Southern Oregon to serve you. Meekum now, again, a hit. Could end this. First pitch is a ball.
Especially if it's a low hit where they're just ready to run. A high hit, I guess, with 2 outs, you're going to run anyways.
Yep, they're going for it. Anything, any contact, they're going for it. And what's that?
They call strike 3?
She only had 1 ball.
I don't know what happened. Sorry.
It was only 1 ball.
What did I miss right there? Huh? What happened right there? Runner left early at third. Gotcha. Runner left early at third.
Okay. They'll get a little anxious there at third base. Move to the top of the 4th is 14-1. We'll be right back.
Heart of the Rogue Valley, RVTD connects us all, not just through miles traveled, but also through time. Today, RVTD moves with the pulse of the Rogue Valley. More than just a bus ride, it's a lifeline for workers, students, and families, ensuring access for all to jobs, schools, and essential services. Rogue Valley Transportation District, celebrating 50 years of moving our community forward.
Got her first at bat.
Wow.
And bobbled at third. Hyatt is safe at first. Call that an error on Grant's pass on Mallory over there at third. That one fouled off. Right to Mallory again. Got her out at first. Hyatt moves to second.
Now batting for the Axe, number 3,
Izzy. I say Palazzano? Not sure. Sorry. But Izzy struck out in her first at bat. Low for ball 2. That's in just there at the bottom, 2-1. Hyatt moves to third on that wild pitch. 3-1. Two strikes. Right to Kuykendall. Out number 2, Hyatt scores from third. So 14-2.
Next for the Axe, number 4, Lola Woodward.
My sister's running the scoreboard, so he can support her.
Right off the Axe dugout. Strike 1. And says she went around on that one. No balls, 2 strikes. Didn't go around that one, even though that one in the turf, 1-2. Just outside there, 2-2. Inside, full count now. And she can run to first. Couldn't hang on to it. She makes it there in time. Loma up now. For strike one. And for strike two, 1-2. Two and two. She went for swinging on that with the one arm. Move to the bottom of the fourth, 14-2, Grants Pass.
Luxurious Karastan flooring. The flooring you need to live beautifully. It's time to enjoy savings with style during the National Karastan Month Journey into Savings event. Right now, save up to $2,000 and pay no interest for 12 full months with your qualifying purchase. Experience the luxury of Karastan exclusively at both Lippert's Carpet One locations, Medford and Grants Pass.
Don't miss the President's Day sales event at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram Fiat of Medford. We're stocked up on a great selection of new vehicles from Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and of course, Ram trucks. Choose from our great inventory of new Jeep Gladiator and Grand Cherokee 4x4 models in stock now. Or test drive a new 25 Ram 1500 4x4. Jump online today with our online process to calculate your own payment, whether it's a lease, finance, or cash payment. Only at the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford Superstore.
Meekum just rounded out route number one. Now Montejano. He's 2 for 3. High for ball one. Dug that one out of the turf. Looks like her foot must have been off the bag, or she just beat the throw. It was a really high throw.
Yeah, no, she wasn't on the base at all.
Now batting, number 5, Tara Mowry.
Mowry's 2 for 3. Yeah, they would need 3 runs here to end it in this inning. Really high and foul.
Got it.
And yep, out number 2. Montejano tags up and safe at second. Molly Loman now hitting for Manuel. 2-1. 3-1. Hit over to short and way overthrown. Looks like they held her at third, and she could have ran on that overthrow. So it'll be second and third.
Number 18, Antonia McCall.
McCall, 2 for 3. Tipped that one. Foul. 1 and 2. That one off the glove. It does score 1 to be first and third. 15-2.
Number 6, Anna Gordon.
And Gordon, who's been a courtesy runner all this whole game, gets a chance to bat.
So not a courtesy batter. No. Just a courtesy runner.
Yep.
Designated hitter?
You can have a designated hitter, but this would... They can. It usually would be a pinch hitter, and then that person is in for the rest of the game. But with high school, it's different. Like, I think she can hit, and then
don't have to play outfield.
Yeah, and then we can have who she's replacing right now for hitting for. Avalos Reyes can come right back in the next at bat, I believe. So they can kind of just go in and out as much as they'd like with the positions.
Sweet,
but normally
it's like Burger King.
What?
Just have it your way.
Oh, there we go. But yeah, usually it's if you go in for somebody and pinch run, then you're in.
Not to pinch run,
or
to hit.
Pinch hit. Excuse me. Yeah, normally you're in. It is 1 and 2. So foul tip. Still 1 and 2. Chops that to third. And out number 3. We move to the top of the 5th. 3 more outs for the Yaks. We'll be back on TaveRockSports.net.
Heart of the Rogue Valley, RVTD connects us all, not just through miles traveled, but also through time. Today, RVTD moves with the pulse of the Rogue Valley. More than just a bus ride, it's a lifeline for workers, students, and families, ensuring access for all to jobs, schools, and essential services. Rogue Valley Transportation District, celebrating 50 years of moving our community forward.
All right, let's go, guys. 15 minutes. Get your stuff.
Bye, Mom.
Have a good day, guys. I don't know what happened.
Just next time, go a little slower and figure it out.
Okay, I get it. What you're going to do is you're going to take the line.
Life is busy. Juggling everything can be overwhelming. We've all been there. So consumed with our own lives that we sometimes forget about what someone else might be going through.
Come on! No, ref! There's no contact. I'm straight up. That is a terrible
So keep it in perspective, because we're all hoping for the same thing, to be respected for who we are and what we do. Remember, no ref, no game. You can be a parent, athlete, coach, or an official, but you can only be one. Know your role.
Right to Kuykendall, out number 1. 2 more outs for the Axe.
Now batting number 20, Bryn Ziegler.
That one nicely sliced into center. It's only the second hit from the Axe.
There's got to be more hits than that. They got 2 runs.
3 hits. But they had a walk, so their walks are walking to be a hit, and they still get a run off of that. But, yeah, 3. And she is safe at second. And you don't have to have a hit to get a run, just so you know. Just got to get on base. So you get somebody as a walk, they're on base, no hit. And it could be where every time after that, even though the next batter gets out, if the one who got on with via walk advances bases and eventually gets home, it can be a run without a hit. But it is 3. I was 1 short.
Kuykendall did throw a walk in this. I know she's had at least 1.
She's got 2 for my count.
2 walks, there you go.
Yep. It's 3 and 1. And there's another walk as we're speaking of it. Big runners at the corners. Foul back, strike 1. Bunt. Got her out at first. Another run comes in, 15-3. But we got 2 down. Low ball 1. Yeah, final out for the Axe. See what they can do. One and 1. 2-1. Low ball 3. Three and 2. Final strike for the Axe. And struck her out. That is going to be your final on the John L. Scott scoreboard. Stay with us for the Know Your Role postgame show coming your way next. Visit travelmedford.org/knowyourrole to see how this campaign is changing the culture of esports for the better. Learn about our current No Ref, No Game promotion to help get more officials in the game. Let's recap this real quick. Look forward to both these teams. All coming up on the Know Your Role postgame show where we help make sports fun again.
All right, let's go, guys. 15 minutes. Get your stuff. Bye, Mom. Have a good day, guys. I don't know what happened.
Just next time, go a little slower and figure it out.
Okay, I get it. What you're going to do is you're going to take the line.
Life is busy. Juggling everything can be overwhelming. We've all been there. So consumed with our own lives that we sometimes forget about what someone else might be going through.
Ref, come on! No, ref! There's no contact! I'm straight up! That is a terrible
So
goal.
keep it in perspective, because we're all hoping for the same thing, to be respected for who we are and what we do. Remember, no ref, no game. You can be a parent, athlete, coach, or an official, but you can only be one. Know your role.
Welcome to the Know Your Role postgame show presented by the Southern Oregon Sports Commission. As you can see on the John L. Scott scoreboard, 15 runs, 22 hits, 1 error for Grants Pass. South Eugene, 3 runs, 3 hits, 3 errors. Not the best statistician, but that's what I have on my count. South Eugene falls to 2 and 15. Grants Pass improves to 11 and 7. Looking ahead for both of these teams. South Eugene is going to be at home against Willamette on Saturday for a doubleheader at noon and 2. For Grants Pass, they are going to be on the road. Not until May 6th, and Thursday is May 1st. It's coming up next week on Tuesday at Willamette. There's about 7 games left for them, Danny. This was a lot with this one, but looking at the scores in the previous 2 matchups for these teams, you kind of were looking at it going, and the record for South Eugene, you're like, okay, Grants Pass probably going to win this one. And 8 runs in the bottom of the third, and that was pretty dominant. And unfortunately for South Eugene, it's at shortstop, we saw a lot of errors over there, and just it seems like they got a lot of space to grow and learn for the Axe. Of course, Grants Pass 2, I'm sure there's things that coaches are going to talk to them about and things they can improve on. But for South Eugene, it's rough. I mean, 2 and 15 for the record. That's not fun to go through a season like that. But what can you say about that, or just as far as wrapping up this game? I say match. This is a game.
Well, the Lady Cavers, they found the weak spot there, and they really were attacking it. Like you say, there's the bobbles over there at shortstop. That is such a key position. Most batters are right-handed, so that's where it's going in that area. And they did mix it up there with the shortstop, and she was able to stop stop them short and stop them long. And so, I don't know if it's coaching, if it's players that are available currently, because, with high school, there's so many things that can happen. But, yeah, this was an easy one for the Cavers. And, it was so easy. They were getting themselves out because they wanted to keep playing. With 8 runs there in that third, they could have just kept going and probably ended it, right? Mercy is 15 after 3, and so they could have been right in that range, but they decided to end it to let this play out a couple more innings, but they still were dominant and were able to take a win. So, Grants Pass are having a great year right now, so it's good to see them doing well here in Southern Oregon, and yeah, keep going against those North teams and getting those wins.
Hopefully all enjoyed it, and we do thank you for watching today's broadcast. Next Table Rock Sports production will be, we've got Saturday, the Crater, but follow us on YouTube, hit the subscribe, hit the bell, get notified every time we go live. You won't miss it, but we're here. We cover a lot of these games, and we're getting close to where the end of the season, it's weird, but yeah, we'll be getting close to the end of the season for softball and baseball, and then into the playoffs as we're getting into May. Again, the final score on the John L. Scott scoreboard, 15 Grants Pass, 3 for South Eugene. Safe travels to South Eugene. Back up north. It's been a presentation of TableRockSports.net. Our executive producer is Joe Brett. For Andy Canada, I'm Aaron Nelson saying thank you for watching. Have a wonderful, safe second Monday night from Grants Pass High School in Grants Pass, Oregon.